Yes, we're talking about this game, Blue Lock Rivals. Hello everybody, my name is Vortex and welcome to this video on the game Blue Lock Rivals. I've been playing Blue Lock Rivals for a while now and I'm pretty good if I do say so myself. And when you've been playing a game for quite some time, you start to pick up on things. Small, I wouldn't say small. You start to pick up on things, very big issues that affect the gameplay overall as a whole, and well, this video is all about that. I've categorized them into three main topics that I would like to go over, and they are as follows. Number 1, bugs and hitboxes. Number 2, styles. And number 3, the players. Starting us off, we have bugs and hitboxes. Are you... Hitbox Rivals. How many times have you heard this phrase before? It's become somewhat of a meme given to describe how horrendous, absolutely horrendous, the hitbox situation in Blue Lock Rivals is. And I have got to tell you, out of all of my times playing Roblox, this has got to be the worst showcasing of hitboxes in the entire platform. Not a single other game has yet to compete with Hitbox Rivals here. But I don't have to tell you that, I can just show it to you right now. So you know what? I'm gonna pull up a montage of all of these showcasings of hitboxes not working or hitboxes just going completely out of whack. What? What? What you talk about these two GPs are the best? Huh? What? You fucker? All of these were filmed in the same sitting. Like, I could not go 10 minutes or 5 minutes without a single hitbox mishap. And well, it's because of how Roblox works and how ping plays such a pivotal role that the smallest difference in milliseconds really determines who gets the ball first. And well, the devs over at Hitbox Rivals, they could try to offset this by giving some sort of buffer or like by giving some sort of window, but well, this is just how it is. It will be forever known as Hitbox Rivals. But well, brings on to my second point, the styles. Talk to anybody that plays Blue Lock Rivals and they'll tell you that the balancing in the game is by far the worst in any other game out there. I mean, just having a world-class style is basically akin to a free win if you're fighting against someone with equal skill level but they have a non-world-class style. I mean, just ask anybody that was playing during the Nail Isagi update and they'll tell you he was a demon on the field. I myself was playing with a Nail Isagi and the amount of times I just completely lefty shooted and stole the ball off of someone that was dribbling and not even like possible to get the ball off of is like astounding. I wiped players with this. I wiped entire teams, entire matches. I was basically a god with this world-class style. And it doesn't stop there. You got Kaiser with his half court, even full court shots. You got Don Lorenzo with his golden defense that goes through iframes for some reason, and Sai with his perfect pass that just travels the whole length of the field. So they made the world-class styles incredibly broken. Solely the devs realized this mistake and balanced all the styles and didn't add a completely busted new world-class style, right? Right? Oh, who am I kidding? Yeah, it's safe to say that Mel Rin is just a little bit overpowered. I have no idea what the devs thought when they gave him 3 ball steal moves in his moveset alone. His base moveset has 2 ball steal moves, one of which is a goddamn domain expansion, the other one is a rush move, and the third move is just a completely broken shot that can shoot like halfway across the field. I've seen some people do it full way across the field. And his domain expansion, let's talk about that for a second. There is no counterplay whatsoever when you're going against a Nil Rin and he pops his domain expansion when you have the ball. You could like try to jump and flick it, but he's just gonna get it regardless. Who thought it was a good idea? You can't dribble it. What? This whole character is just incredibly broken. There's no counterplay to this. You can't counter this. What? Rin never did this shit in the manga. Oh damn, never mind. And of course, don't get me started on the way you get these styles. It's through gambling, everybody's favorite. Oh, gambling. I love my gambling. So that's bugs and hitboxes covered, styles covered, and now we only have one last thing to cover. The players.
10-8GG.
Miss, that's why you're ugly IRL. And mean. And no one likes you.
Now is the time.
Swear to God, he missed. He missed. Are you fucking stupid?
That's not goal. That's why.
Mike, you are kid. Ms. Emma tell you why are a kid. Ms. you blame everyone so you are the spoiled brat kid angle?
Blue Lock Rivals has possibly the most amount of brain-dead people and completely idiotic teammates that I ever have. You know that one meme of my ranked teammate? This is literally them. This is literally them. Also, fuck you if you decide to become a GK and then go out of the goalpost only to get the goddamn only to let like 5,000 goals in. And also, fuck you if you see someone doing an awakening move and then immediately swap to GK, and fuck you if you return to lobby after you get your pants caught down all the way across the field and go back to GK again. There should be consequences. You should not be able to just do that. Magically teleport. You are shit. I will kill you and your entire family in Minecraft. And also, don't get me started on the goddamn egoist teammates you get that never pass, and the fucking egoist Kaisers that Kaiser volley, even when there's a direct shot to the goal that you have, and they won't even get it with Kaiser volley! Look at this! And of course you got your guys that just rage over the slightest inconvenience. But for the most part, that wraps things up here. But hey, I've been telling you all of this stuff, but how about I show it to you? So you know what? You know the 3 points? Bugs and hitboxes, overpowered as fuck styles, and my teammates being suck-ass, and the community being overall toxic? Yeah. Here's a game where all of that is incorporated and encountered. Starting the match off, it was a 2v3, which is something that I wasn't that concerned about, considering I'd been in much more worse situations, and all in all this seemed like a pretty standard game. Starting the match off, I got the ball stolen from me by a Nail Rin. I was using Kaiser at the time, which is something that I'm grateful for, as you'll see later on. The Nail Rin turned out to be quite an ass player, as is evident by him missing shots multiple times. I got the ball and then immediately scored a goal right after it. That's not gonna hit. Correction, tried to get a goal. This resulted in the Nail Rin getting a ball, which marks his first of many missed goals. And this guy's horrible. My teammate then got the ball and promptly scored. The next game then started off with the enemy CF immediately doing some sick ass hair dribbles that would have given aura points had he not missed the shot right after. This then, however, gave the ball to his teammate that had Awakening. I put myself in the goalpost to try and stop the Awakening move, but you know what they say, you can't win them all, and I ended up letting the goal in. With the score now tied, I then started off the match by immediately using Emperor Dribble and getting a goal. The next match then immediately started with my teammate stealing the goal off of the enemy CF and scoring a goal right after. This is Nail Rin, everybody. This is Nail Rin. With the score now being 3-1, my teammate decided to run his mouth and do something that would severely cost us later on. The next match started off with the CF immediately throwing an annihilation shot, which led me to discover something very strange. Now if you look at the clip, where is the GK? What is he doing? Why is he here? Regardless of all of that, I then got the ball and then Ikaguri'd all over the place, making my way towards the enemy goal where I then scored yet another goal. Correction, try to. But we win these, so I scored another goal anyways. The score now being 4-1, I was extremely confident about my chances of winning, and all of these bolstered by the fact that I received the ball and then proceeded to feint and then shoot another goal. Oh, nice job. Wait, rewind that footage. Stop, isn't that our GK? What could they be doing here? Our GK's suspicious antics did not stop there, however, as when the next match started, they immediately went rogue and went to the middle of the field and started Fortnite dancing on all of us. It was then that I realized, this is our Kuon. Okay, yeah, we just got the alt account. Realizing our GK was completely worthless and even a detriment to us, I immediately rushed over to the goalpost and then proceeded to pull off this amazing ass save. With the ball now having saved, I went over to the end of the field to the enemy's team goalpost. However, my feint shot did not work again. I guess he learned from his mistakes. He then threw the ball all the way across the field to where his teammates could once score. Not having a GK really sealed the deal for them. This was when the taunting started from this fucker of an enemy GK. I bet he has never seen his mother. I was getting pretty pissed off, but then the enemy CF decided to make me even more pissed off by stealing the ball with Nail Rin. Because our GK wasn't there, we then had to give another goal. Yay! However, Mama didn't raise no bitch, so I immediately scored while the enemy GK was laughing his ass off. The next match then started off great, with my teammate stealing the ball from the enemy CF and immediately popping Awakening. However, any aura points that he gained would be lost soon after he failed to defend the ball. With the path to our goalpost now being clear because of our bitch ass teammate that was a traitor, they got another goal in. My teammate was very confused about it. Apparently he hadn't figured out by now that the GK was a bloody traitor. I got the ball and then got it immediately stolen after by this Nail Rin. Fuck you. Our GK, not being a GK, my CF thought it would be best if he went to the GK post himself and tried to save it. Unfortunately, he could not. With the score now being 6-5, I then proceeded to lock the fuck in and scored yet another goal. Correction, try to.
What?
Unfortunately, this then led them to get possession of the ball and then score another goal right after. With our GK not being in the goalpost, I bet it was really easy. This then led to another round of taunting by the enemy team's GK. Just know, buddy, that when I find you, I will murder you. I then realized I had to lock the fuck in and scored yet another goal. This, however, did not make me feel safe at all. Oh, shut the fuck up. Do you see this? Well, it should really be something more like this. 2v5 and I was not confident in my chances to win. What is this? GK, stop going up the fucking... I tried in vain to block yet another goal from coming in, but unfortunately, they scored. I then opened up the tab menu and then I realized that the enemy's team GK had swapped from being a GK to an RW. This was my big chance. The enemy team now had the ball, but I was able to steal it. However, I was not in a good position to say the least, with my teammate being halfway across the field and me being surrounded by two opposing team members with my own GK betraying me. Needless to say, I was feeling pretty hopeless that we would even win the match.
I can't do this. I'm not going to beat them. I'm not good enough. I'm going to lose.
But wait, there's one thing that I can do. What? That's right! With less than 20 seconds on the clock, I managed to pull off a spectacular goal that earned me basically the victory. The rest of the team tried to recoup their losses, but I scored another goal and sealed the game after that. Hey, Route 4M, Route 4FM, if you're watching this, fuck you.